Alright YouTube, we are back. This game was giving me so much trouble with BlueStacks. It kept closing mid-dialogue, which was really weird, but I changed the graphical processor that BlueStacks uses, so now I hope that I can finally record the game without it closing and diabolically ruining an entire recording. Anyway, that's something that I forgot about YouTube. One little mishap and the entire video is ruined. But anyway, let's continue. Let me read this manually. Definitely different from this world. Here it seems to be a place more focused on science. I see. It would be easier to explain if the difference is obvious by sight. Your world and this one is different. All this seems unfamiliar, mentally and physically. Simple move from the country to the city takes time to adjust, not to mention a planet. So I think I remember this. They were talking about how so Dark, who was the guy in the middle, and this guy right here that I'm clicking on him, he believes that everyone else is an NPC besides him and Dark, and I guess honestly you can truly just autoplay it. I think I'm gonna do that because at this point I don't really care too much about min-maxing, and I think no matter what you do, you're going to win. But yeah, he believes that everyone in this world, whether it be virtual or actual, like real life, because I'm not quite sure where we stand on this plane. I've been trying to pick it up. I'm not sure if they're like in VR or something, or if like they're actually transported to another planet. I should probably go rewatch my own video. But yeah, he believes everyone is an NPC. And there's a lot happening here with empires attacking grandfathers and stuff that I'm not quite under. It's your typical anime monstrosity of a timeline, but it does help to pay attention. But yeah, let's continue up this and pray that nothing happens to this recording. So yeah, the game is a little bit laggy for me. It's probably different on a phone. I don't know if OBS can pick up how laggy it is. I'm sure it can. Alright, so what do we got up here? I got a million coins. I'm feeling quite rich. Feeling quite rich. So usually the guide missions sort of tell you where to go next. There's that lag again. We got a new hero, Crusade Mira U. So yeah, the art style is really cool. And by the way, if I do figure out how to like make this game run super smoothly, maybe it's just my configuration, maybe it's just me and everyone else is fine. It's 100% gonna be different if you're playing on your phone, because it's going to be optimized for that stuff. But emulators, you have the emulation code, and then you have the game code itself, and there could be some clashes in between those things. I want to remove him. Let's bring the first waifu. The first waifu. So she is very important to us. So how about it? You're all weaker than usual, but your combat will be mighty under my leadership. So that's Sarah Coldwell, a new combat method of this world. This sounds pretty awesome, he says. The best method would be raising music frequency by directly battling against enemies. So how about knocking out all monsters in the neighborhood? So yeah, in this world, music frequency is the power level. That's how people get stronger, and the more they understand and resonate with it, the stronger they are, if that makes any darn sense, which it doesn't. I know you're all like, what the heck is, and I'm like, what the heck is, it's anime. No way, this is only a part of the training vest suit to raise frequency. You have a pretty cool cheek. It's a piece of, what did he say? Can I get a chat log? Let's give her a hand. Who cares if we get a little weak? We'll kick their behinds. Still, be careful. Don't tell me you've forgotten. Because of you, Earth was nearly reduced to ashes. You don't have to remind me. Here we go. Grow bigger. I don't want to pronounce that. Did you look closely? Is that Yui? I'm assuming it's Yui. Could be too small to spot. No way. I always put that word in my ear after combat. So what is he talking about? She calls him a moron. Why do you put that in your ear? Yeah, I don't think it's safe to put stuff in your ear, my friend. We have to get not only more regen strength, but also the... Yeah. Sarah Coldwell comes in. It looks like we'll be stuck here for a while. Maybe I'll give the training a shot to raise any frequency I already got, the borrowed power. So learning a new ability won't be bad. Fast comprehension, I love it. Were you guys like this during the Ragnarok? The war that sparked in your world? So, okay, so apparently there were different wars happening. And I guess on Earth it was Ragnarok, and here it's something else. It's a little wishy-washy for me in terms of like understanding what exactly is going on. They're not creatures of the skyscraper. There's like a lot of terms they're talking about that I feel like I'm not eased in. Maybe this has stuff to do with the anime that these characters are in, or the webtoon that they're in. The outer block of Gaia is completely in ashes because of the monsters. Rockcrawler is currently detecting the status of other areas, but most areas seem to be out of control. We have no choice. Yeah, let's go and do stuff. Less talking, more fighting, I would say. I just can't bear those cheeky guys. They think they're so good. So let's... If you kept quiet just now, you would have looked really cool. So yeah, this is definitely a lot of text, like a visual novel. We got the fight on auto. And there's the waifu in the back. She looks bigger than everyone else. Whoa. Let me not click anything. Let me not click anything. Oh shoot, there's two. And one has a dog, it seems. Maybe I should get a capture card for my phone. But then again, when you download a bunch of stuff on your phone, it kind of slows it. Well, it doesn't necessarily slow it down, but phones become hot, and then you use your phone for other things. I don't know, maybe it could work. But then I kind of want to play all the games, like every single, or not every single, but a bunch of mobile Japanese and Korean and Chinese games, and English games as well, Western games as well, as long as they're good. I mean, I already play stuff like Brawl Stars. That, I think that's a Western game. But I'm not too big into mobile games, so I've been getting slowly but surely back into them, and it helps that I am starting to make videos on them because it gives me a reason to continuously try them out. So open selective cube. Selective cube guarantees one SS hero in a 10 times roll. So we cleared chapter 1 level 5, and it's gonna take us here for some reason. My master, that's a freaking flashbang of brightness. What am I looking at here? Oh, so open 10, perhaps? No. What about just open? No. Do we click on perhaps the memory stone? Click on Jack. I think this is the one we got. Yeah, I'm as confused as you are. I am as confused as you are. Let's claim. So I gotta say, I haven't been big into idle games. I'm not an idle game fan. Like I would rather be forced to not use autoplay. There's a ranking system. Wow. I'm kind of perplexed on what I should, or like not what I should do, but what I want to do. Like I wish the game for me was a lot smoother, because I feel like that matters, right? When something is really smooth, think of like 60 hertz compared to like 144 or like 240 hertz. Like that drastic change in like buttery smooth frames. It's sort of like that. When something is smoother, it's a lot easier on the eyes, and yeah, this isn't that smooth for me, unfortunately. Unfortunately. And I'm trying to understand the story. I feel like that's sort of what people are gonna want, the story and the characters, because the characters, the character art itself, like the original character art, not the chibi form, it seems pretty cool. And even in the battle, you got these little chibi characters. They're not too chibi, but they're, I guess, sort of like midway. I don't know if there's a name for this sort of style, but they don't seem too bad. I think they stand a little bit strangely. But apart from that, like, it's something that you could stomach, right? As long as the game is smooth. And this guy is almost dead. Apparently, it feels like we're getting slowly but surely to the part where you're probably gonna want to use less auto and, you know, just more of your skill. So we're back to this selective cube, and I'm trying to understand it. Selective. So let's touch here. Oh, wait. Alright, what's happening here? Flashbang. So I got her, I guess. Also got that guy. Let's reroll. Let's see what else we can get. Okay, oh my gosh. S, 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 and S. She looks cool. Then there's Daisy. I love that hammer, that mallet looking thing. I'll claim it. I want Daisy. There's Mirayu, King Uma. Are these actual characters? There goes Daisy. So let's immediately put her in our thing here. How do we do this? Let's claim that. Alright. Let's just start removing people. Huh. We've used her before. Wait, but so they're all level 1. So, oh, that's right. You have to level them up. That makes sense. Let's do a test battle. A test fight. I forgot that was in the little tutorial phase. You can level them up. Love it. Instagram character. Whoa. Every character has their different battle art. Wow. She does a good amount of damage in AoE. She even has great single target damage. It's good to see. Really good to see. Was that at like a different angle? It kind of looked like a lollipop. Anyway, let me level them up. Go to Hero and click on the party, and I believe we level them up like so. Okay, let's max her out. Give her an upgrade. Let's go to... Is this the other character that I'm using? Yeah. I want to level up the people who are actually in the party. So there's no way to differentiate who is in your party. I know Armez is in here. Get her to level 10. Oh, and I forgot, you can also equip stuff onto them. And Nana, she's in the party as well. We're getting closer to that 20-minute mark that I do not like. 20 whole minutes. What's world? Let's click on that. Interesting. Dimension. So I'm assuming after you clear stuff, maybe there's like different stories that unlock. Alright, let's go. Let's get back to it. Wait, everyone's level 10, but did I level the right person? I did not. Who's this? Oh my goodness. It's got so chilly, we have to tell Sarah quickly. You, what are you doing here? Strange tie, we have to meet again. How can you say that to my face? A tie? More like the worst fated relationship ever. I'm not a killer, I'm a fixer. I was just doing the assigned job. No hard feelings in it. He ticks me off even more. Then we'll show you who's boss by the name of Starlight. Is showing violence to a captured person the justice of self-addressed heroes of Starlight? Self-addressed? We are real heroes. But what? Who did you say captured you? Claude. Claude or Claude? I think it's Claude. I told you to stay put, but why are you here? Rockcrawler, first time since the shooting tournament. What brings you here? You're the one who came to the slum. Why is that? Your jurisdiction is downtown with Gaia. With Claude, don't tell me you also turned your back on Aether to the path of darkness. No way, I put Claude under arrest. He acted all macho while being, yeah. Unlucky. Your existence itself sucks. Why don't you send him to the headquarters after arresting him? We've been investigating abnormalities in Tetra. Now realizing things are serious in Aether too. After reading comes, we have to persuade the headquarters starting now. Is it okay for people with public authority to work so irresponsibly? It was the order from the top officials. Working according to law, we're not outlaws like you. I feel like there's a bunch of characters just being thrown at me, and they all have like different backstories and different jargons that I'm not quite getting here. You're the one who made things worse. If you keep doing that, I may arrest you for obstruction of justice. Stop it, you guys. This isn't the time to argue. So there's a catfight going on. Did you find something? Not yet. We have to from now on. If you know something, why don't you share? I'm the one who asked. And how can we find a clue when there's nothing? I tried to look for clues as well. Even after catching those monsters, I couldn't find a single clue. The monsters that appeared around here disappeared without leaving trace, like they were never here in the first place. Just because you can't see them doesn't mean they don't exist, and that goes for me too. I've handled many tasks without leaving a trace behind. I can very well see your traces now. That wasn't my point. Then what do you mean? I meant that even if it may be invisible, plenty of clues are underneath. What's that? Follow me and I'll show you. Hey criminal, are you expecting us to trust you? What tricks will you pull this time? Unlike you guys, I'm a person who acts with my own beliefs. I don't play tricks. Such a skillful tongue, but only a criminal. You'd better not, because if you do, I'll take you to headquarters in a flash. So yeah, there's an investigation going on, and who's, better at finding the dirt than a criminal? So let's see how the characters fare here. And that lovely hammer. Oh my goodness. It just hits so hard. Do you hear the snapshots as she's doing each attack? Level up. I hope she uploads those pictures. Let's go next. Let's do one more battle, one more dialogue before we hit the 30-minute mark. Hardcore leveling water. It's been a while since we've seen him. Hey, why is it taking so long? I already feel worn out. I think my stamina dropped ever since I got here. Stop being a baby. We're almost at the hideout. This place just seems like a povertized slum. Is your hideout really in this shabby place? Come on, Dark. Not everyone is as rich as you. That's okay. Our commander is extremely wealthy too. So who exactly is the commander you're talking about? Sarah is Tetra's most powerful commander with the best music frequency. She's the sickest DJ. She plays at the hottest clubs in the darkest of nights. Don't get it twisted, leveling warrior guy. That's the commander, right? You're right, boss. We're here. The weirdos are also here. Oh gosh. We meet again, Morrigan, hardcore leveling warrior, and Miss You, I think. You don't have to mind us. We'll log out as soon as the game gets back to normal. Yeah, Mirror You. Are you still playing that concept? You can't just admit that this is reality. You're the ones who have to accept it. This is just a game. It's a virtual reality game called Lucid Adventure, so that makes sense. Okay, produced by my grandfather. This world seems real. This world sometimes feels real to me too. So who's saying that? Sora? But that doesn't make it real. You guys are way too absorbed in the game world right now. They'll come to their senses gradually, like we did in Origuk. Don't just stand there. Why don't you come inside the hideout? So we get to finally see what an inside of a building looks in this game. We are the Starlight Hero Corps. We're getting some lore now. I'm like slowly understanding it as I'm freaking learning it out. We're a group aimed for justice, led by the boss. Who's the boss? Our duty is to protect the world from evil. Commander Sarah thinks that the Aether, the world's police group, isn't doing a good job, so she made this group of Starlight with Liddy as the leader. So this is like a vigilance committee. Okay, that's who you guys are. So are you referring that we give a hand with rebuilding Tetra? Why do we have to do that? It's not like we get a quest reward for that. Because Mr. Hardcore Leveling Warrior got into trouble. Here, losing his strength like a fool was another problem. Shut up, you guys. We're negotiating right now. If you help, we'll help you go back to your home world. We've traveled to another dimension before too, although we only remember being pushed around by someone. Why do you keep saying you'll send us somewhere else? We're fine with this game. I don't move without a definite reward. Bring the SSS level, the triple S. That's what I want as well. We only got the double S. This man's got the right idea. Are you talking about games again? I'm tired of hearing that, Morbigen says. Come on, let's finish our match. What? I mean, if you're not chicken, pull out your sword. You look like a scaredy cat sparing yourself like that. Me, a scaredy cat? All I'm doing is saving my energy until things clear up. But if you want it that badly, I'll show you who wins. Follow me. Alright, let's go. Jeez, here we go again. Mr. Hardcore Leveling, I can't get over his name. Your confidence makes you even hotter. He's like steaming right now. He's like just fuming with like hotness, according to Sora. Alright, I don't think so at all. So can we get to the battle? If I only had the UEU, would be toast. Look who's talking. If I was back to top, so they're both without their strength, I would be out of your league, let alone PK. I'm getting worn out. Let's get done with it. Here's my last blow, you're dead. Hey you two, cut it out. A match between a bunch of rabbles just makes your worlds look bad. Who are you calling a bunch of rabbles? No matter what anyone says, I'm the strongest one. Stop kidding, I'm the #1 hardcore leveling warrior of Lucid Adventure. I know you guys were strong, rather an unexpected incident occurred because of your strength. But what about now? Your strength is completely gone with no music frequency at all. Look at you now. How can you say you are the world's best heroes from your planet? Sorry, but at your present state, I don't even want you as Stam. Very funny. Whoever even wants to join your guild anyway. I can't say anything to that. Get some fresh air and rest and come back here after making up. Make up with this guy? That's what I was about to say. I spoke too, but right now my level has been initialized again. I don't think he's in the level when I first met him earlier. Yeah, there's definitely some interesting grammar in this game. We both have gotten extremely weak. I want to have a head-to-head battle with a really 2 guy. So I'm not tripping. Okay. I thought I was tripping. Even if we go PvP, all we're going to get is a teeny weeny bit of stat. Alright, in order to steal a massive amount of stat, I'll fight after recovering a bit. Redhead, let's hold this fight over till next time. Alright kid, let's call it quits for a while. And here's the battle. That's gonna autoplay. Holy! Do you see her face when she gets hit? It's so funny. Oh my goodness. Come on, Daisy, finish them off. You're the strongest one. Alright. That was cool. That was a nice little recording for the YouTube. Let me level that up. Let me click on this, see if there's anything we can do. Nope. Go back to main. Yeah, this is lagging so much. I'm gonna end the recording right here. I'm actually gonna play a bit off recording and see if I can figure out this it's not necessarily, well, it is lag, I guess you can say. And it's also just really jittery. I wanna fix all that. I wanna make it look good, you know. I don't want to upload something that I wouldn't personally watch myself. Like, I don't wanna waste anyone's time. Anyway, 30-minute mark just hit. I'm gonna stop recording. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay hydrated. See you again.